What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Jade Show. Guys, we're here. It's happening. Episode 1. First and foremost, thank you guys for loving my little teaser. Like, y'all popped off with the love, and I appreciate it. I'm super excited to be here and start this journey. For those of you who know me, for those of you who don't, which you'll know me pretty soon, I have always felt a calling in my life in regards to media, filming, creativity, all of that jazz. So this is spot on. I am a huge people person. I love talking to people. I love hearing other people's stories and really just being there for people. I'm like low-key the counselor out of my friend group. And I just like to help people. And that's exactly what I want this podcast to be. I want to help you being the listener, whoever you are, whether you're male, female, young, black, white, Mexican, straight, Asian. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter your religion either. I just want this to be a spot, a place where you can listen in, you can tune in, and you can relate to everything that we're going to talk about. So first and foremost, like I said on the teaser, my name is Jade Frazier, Jade Nicole Frazier, government name. I am originally from Chicago. I moved out here with my family when I was 7. I love Chicago. I've been a bunch of times. It's so interesting having that experience in Chicago when you're a child living with your parents versus being an adult. So shout out to Chicago and my family out there. So from Chicago, like I said, even though my family tells me different and they're like, you're pretty much from Arizona, blah, 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 blah. That's neither here nor there. But Chicago has my heart forever. I love going there. Amazing food, amazing people. It's a vibe. So if you have not had the opportunity to go to Chicago, please do yourself a favor and book the trip. Maybe not during the winter time, but book the trip. It's a great time. But with that being said, moved to Arizona when I was 7. A lot of my life has been out here. We moved straight to Scottsdale. So if y'all can imagine a little black suburban family boop, 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 pulling up to Scottsdale like, where are the black people? So it was just different right off the bat. Of course, just like my enthusiastic, fun family, we made the most of it. We had our friends that we made through school, after school programs. My parents just kind of got right into the thick of everything that Arizona has to offer. So we really made the most of moving out here. And then growing up, as a teenager in a world around people that don't necessarily look like me, it was tough. And I'll probably save this for another episode, another day. But there was a lot that I learned about myself, about my culture, about people moving out here. So it was tough. There were moments where I really felt like, this place is different. And I really had to fight through some insecurities. I had to fight through just this mind right here. So like I said, that'll be for a different episode to kind of dive into how different it was racially coming out here. But again, made the most of it. I had a great time in all of my grades growing up. I did elementary school out here, middle school, high school, and college. I went to ASU. I went through the journalism program. So I really made the most of it. I was heavily involved in my church and church groups and serving and youth camps and ministry and all of that. So my background is Jesus. So there's a lot, I'm sure, if you're watching, you can relate to growing up in the church. And again, that'll be, another episode for a different day to kind of dive into that. So with that being said, that's a little bit about me. I am 31 years old. I am living out here in Phoenix, Arizona. Phoenix. And I right now work in marketing, and I'm also a videographer. I do photography, social media, and create content. So I was like, look, I have all the tools and resources to get this thing going. I have the experience. I have the education. Let's do it. So as I mentioned before, the Jade Show is going to be that one-stop shop for everything related to friendships, relationships, race, ethnicity, trauma, love, food, like everything. I want this to be a place where you can listen in or you can watch. And again, you can say, hey, I can relate to that. So that's my goal. And with this first episode, it's really going to be a get to know me. When I put out the teaser video, I had some friends and family. So thank you. You know who you are. Submit some questions. So I have a list of those that I want to go through right now. So thank you to all those that submitted some questions on Instagram. I appreciate you. So we're going to dive right in. Wait, is that everything I pretty much said about myself? Yeah, I think that is. So we're going to go into it right now. So first question I received was, what drives and motivates you? Ooh, that is a really good question. We're just going right in. Yeah. There's a lot that drives me. So I'll kind of answer those in two parts because those are obviously similar words, but being driven by something and being motivated by something, again, I feel like are a little different. So what drives me? Success, my family, grit, making it, my faith, God, myself, my sisters, and the people I love. That's what drives me, because I feel like when you have a support system, when you have people that you love, when you have people that you care about and you want to eventually take care of in life, that should drive you to success. So I always say I get up in the morning to one day buy my mama a house. Okay, let's be real. Like, that is something that drives me. I want to be successful. I have been successful. I am successful, because you have to claim it. You have to say it to see it, and vice versa. So I think that people you love and care about drive you. That drives me. I want to do better. I want to make a name for myself one day. And that's the reason why I get up and wake up every day and just hustle. What motivates me? Again, those are kind of the same question, but I wanted to just dive into that differently. What motivates me? Turn that back around. People that inspire me, my family, educators that were placed into my life, mentors, people that inspire me, art, history, love, music, faith, like that all motivates me to do what I do. I am a creative person. I create as my job. And so I look to other creatives to motivate me to do what I do and to do what I love. So does that make sense, y'all? Those are some things that drive me and motivate me. And like I said, you don't have to get up and hustle every morning. We don't have to wake up in the morning, first of all. So thank you, God. But you don't have to do anything. We can just kind of be cruising through life and settling through life. But that's not me. That's never been me. From a young age, I've always just wanted to make goals and accomplish things and to make people proud and make people happy. So that's a recap of some of the things that drive me and motivate me. Next question we received. I can read. It's fundamental. How do you combat comparison in this social media age? That is a really, really, really good question. Social media, I like to say I have a love-hate relationship with it. So it's in our faces. We wake up and we check our phones. We're on the plane, we check our phone. We're in church, which we shouldn't be doing. We check our phone. We're at work, we're checking our phones. You're at the grocery store, you're checking your phone. You're at the gym, you're on your phone. Like, our phones are here. And social media is one thing, and just being on your phone is another. Like, you can be on your phone and texting and talking and playing games and looking at your bank. I don't know, whatever you want to do on your phone. But being on social media is a different case. And as much as I love social media, because like I said, that's what I do for my job, I make a living through pretty much social media marketing. So I'm very grateful for it. On the other hand, I feel like it can be very detrimental to our growth as humans, to our human connection, to our mental health, and to our self-esteem. I think that social media's original intent was created to connect people and to showcase your gifts and your talents, and to showcase your loved ones, your family, your dog, your husband, your wife, whatever. Society, as crazy as we are getting and unfiltered as we are getting, and the lack thereof of respect for people, that has turned social media into something really ugly. And so with that, I feel like that is the reason why there is so much comparison on social media. So it's not just like, hey, I'm posting my dog and my house because I want to and it's special to me. It's, oh, I'm not going to post my dog or my house because my house is ugly. I don't have a mansion. I don't live in a $5 million condo in Scottsdale. Like, my dog, oh, it's not the cutest dog. That's so mean. I hope no one will ever say that their dog is not cute. But you get the point. Oh, I'm not going to post my car. I don't have a cute car. Oh, I don't want to post me being single and sitting at home on a Friday night. Like, we get so deep into the negative sides of our life that is when the comparison starts to kick in on social media. So how do you combat it? That's the question. I think first you have to be okay with who you are. Number one, that is a lesson aside from social media. Number two, you have to learn how to take it for what it is. And that's something that my dad has really been teaching me in life, because I'm sensitive. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I put my emotions and myself into a lot of who I am. And so when things don't necessarily like go my way, or when things happen, it kind of shakes me up a little bit. So you just have to learn how to take things for what they are. What you see is not necessarily the truth. So all of us can post our best lives on social media. Traveling, you're living your best life. You're not going to post you crying at home because you're single or you just got broken up with. You're not going to post you having 50 cents in your bank account. You're not going to post you getting in a fight with your mom because she doesn't agree with your lifestyle. You're not going to post you and your sister having a fight. So to that point, you only post the good things. So that is when you have to take social media for what it is. Don't take it personal. And if you're a creator, you're in that space, in that business, you also have to know with your work that your work is unique to you. So your work is not going to be like Sammy Joe's work. You're not going to reach the same people that Sammy Joe's going to reach. You're going to reach the people that God intended for you to reach. And that's what you have to walk in and be confident in. So that's a little advice on like how to combat comparison. Because trust me, it's hard, okay? It's really hard. I deal with it. I'm human. I work in an agency. I'm in a creative space. So you compare yourself every day. But you just really have to dial it back and just say, okay, no. Today I'm not going to compare myself and go into a deep dive of social media. So I hope that helps, y'all. By the way, speaking of social media, go ahead and follow your girl. If you're not already following me, I had to give a plug in there. Jade Nicole Frazier is my Instagram. The Jade Show is my TikTok. And then my name, just Jade Frazier, is on Facebook. Like I said before, X, we'll see if I get it. But those are my socials. I did just get a Snapchat back, by the way. And I know in my teaser video, I literally just talked about how I deleted my Snapchat. But y'all, I was persuaded. My friend, you know who you are, you persuaded me to get a Snapchat last night. So I have a Snapchat now. I don't know if I'm going to share that maybe later. So next question. Do you like online dating? This is a very interesting question. I don't really have like a big opinion on it. To me, it's like it's a resource. It's a tool for those who feel more comfortable with assessing the situation before you dive right in. So I think it's great. I know a lot of success stories. I've heard a lot of people that have met and now married online dating. I've met really amazing people online dating before. So I'm not against it. What I am against is people that use it to like hide or to it's okay. You good, boo? Love you. I'll see you later. I should keep that in the video. It's okay. I'm about to leave soon. Wait, do you want to pop in here? Wave. You want to come say hi? Y'all, my mom just came in here.
Hi. This is mommy. Anywho, I'm coming soon too because I got some things to say. I'm with the real people and the real people that want to do what's right, stand up for real.
Amen.
But anyway, everybody have a great day.
So yes, that's how I feel about online dating. So those are my thoughts. I don't think it's bad. I think it's great. There's just so many apps nowadays. It's like it's hard to keep up. But if it works for you, do it. If you like it, I love it. Just be safe. Oh yeah. Okay, you have to be safe. So my mom always tells me like she's always worried about like us meeting someone online and like them throwing us in the trash can or something. So the 3 things that I would say with online dating that I've used that have helped me. Please be safe. Number one, be safe. Do not go to anyone's house right away you do not know. You just got to take care of yourself. So number 1, be safe. Number 2, I think eventually when you are online dating and they're not asking for your number or they're not asking you for a date and it's just all like pen pal situation, exit stage left. Like we don't have time to waste. Our time is valuable. We're not just going to be sending DMs for 5 months. Okay? We're not doing that. Not demure, not cute. So number 1, be safe. Number 2, like don't be pen pals for 5 months, right? Keep it moving. And then number 3, I think just be you. Like don't catfish anyone. You don't have to change how you look. You don't have to lie on your bio. Like that's weird. Like we're adults. Don't lie. Be yourself. Someone who loves you for you will find you. And if they don't, bye-bye. Okay? So those are my 3 tips for online dating. I'm going to answer a couple more. Ooh, what are my top 3 favorite artists? That is difficult. That is really hard. I love music. Fun fact, my dad is a singer and he used to play drums for many years. So music has always been important and a big part of my life and in my household. Like wake up on a Saturday morning, we're listening to music. On Sundays, we're listening to music. During the week, we're listening to music. My dad's singing. Like I've always been surrounded by music and I just love it so much. So that's really hard because I like a variety of different genres. But if I have to give my top 3, in no specific order, I would have to say Michael Jackson because he is the best to ever do it. No one will ever compare it to Michael Jackson. I don't care what you say. I don't believe he did it. Okay, he is innocent in my eyes. Yes, I don't agree with every decision he has made in life, but I feel like he was stripped of his childhood. Anyway, I'm going to stop. I can go on and on about Michael Jackson. But number 1, Michael Jackson. This is so difficult. Ella Bella, I love you, but this is a hard question. Number 2, this is so difficult. I don't even know. I would say Brandy. Brandy is another GOAT. Her voice is literally butter. She's, I think, the best female vocalist of at least my time. And I love all her music. So, yeah, I would say Brandy. Say nothing, my baby. That's not how she sounds, but she'd be hitting those rhymes. Yeah, okay, so Michael Jackson, Brandy, and probably Kendrick Lamar. Like, come on. But I don't know. Like, that's hard. Kendrick Lamar, but I also love SZA so much. I love Charlie Wilson. I love the Gap Band. I'm weird. Like literally, I love Coldplay. I love all kind of music. So that's really hard. But that's like those are my top 3 that I could probably listen to like every week and not get tired. Okay, next question. What is it like having 2 sisters? Considering that Jamie Elise Frazier, oh my God, you're married. Sorry, Jamie Elise Cross submitted this question. She wants to know, I love you, boo. What is it like having 2 sisters? It is amazing. They get on your last nerve, and I only have 1 nerve left, but it's literally like having a built-in best friend. There's just nothing like it. Sisters are always there for you. You can call them, you can cry with them. You guys can disagree, but there's still a love and respect and integrity that you have in a relationship with your sister. So I think that's what makes it a beautiful thing and a beautiful thing to have. So it's fun. Like we do a lot together. We laugh. It's someone that always gets your jokes. You guys have inside jokes. You guys laugh about memories. You make fun of each other. You torture each other. You get mad at each other. But then you say, I'm sorry. You fight and then you go to Target the next day. Like it's random. It's beautiful. And I love my sisters to death. So shout out to Jamie and Jessica. I love you so much. They're great. Okay, next question. Ooh, what are your red flags? That's really good. What are your red flags? So, you know, I'm at a point in my life being 31 and I've had experience obviously with dating and relationships. And I will say I've learned now how to not paint the red flags white And I think my friend had told me that, and I was like, girl, that is so profound. Like, put your paintbrush away. Put your paint away. We're not doing that anymore. If you see a red flag, take it, analyze it, and if it works for you, great. If it doesn't, move on. So, some red flags. I'll make this short and quick. Liars, abusers, people that are selfish, people that don't know what they want and are inconsistent. I would say those are like my top. I'm very like, my dad is a sweet guy. And so a lot of moving on, I would say after 26, I've learned this. Like, I want someone like my dad. And my dad is sweet and he loves my mom and he's caring to my mom and he's her friend and they laugh together. He'll say sorry. He won't talk to her crazy. He'll be there for her. He takes care of us. Like, my dad is the ideal man. So I take that as like a blueprint. My dad is my blueprint. My dad is the foundation of what I want in a man and what I want in a partner. And if there's a red flag that does not align with what the blueprint is, like, you got to go. Because I'm at the age, I'm not wasting my time anymore. You know, like, ladies, advice for who's ever watching this, if you're younger, if you're in your teens, if you're just now dating, please love yourself. Please love yourself, because if you love yourself at an early age, and if you really start to have an understanding of like yourself and true self-love, you won't make mistakes. You won't let men walk all over you. You won't let men call you out of your name. You won't be okay with getting cheated on. You won't be okay with being a side chick. Just love yourself. That is something that I'm going to drill in my future daughter's head, because there was a point in life where I didn't, based on where I grew up, my environment, not feeling like I was enough and not feeling like I looked like what was in. Enough's enough. Love yourself, because if you love yourself, you will only tolerate what is good for you. Boom. That was good. Okay, my last question. How do you deal with ghosting? Ooh, spooky season. Spooky season's here, and are we gonna get ghosted? No. Yeah, no. Ghosting is lame, and I feel like you are a child if you ghost. Now, disclaimer, I have ghosted before. So what literally makes me mad is when people talk about ghosting and they act like they've never done it. We've all done it. I've been Casper the Friendly Ghost a couple times. Will I do it again? No, because it's not fair and it's not right. Treat others the way you like to be treated. I don't want to be ghosted, and I don't want anyone to ghost me. So if you don't know how to end something in a relationship, end a friendship, in a relationship with a colleague, with someone, you don't ghost them. You open your mouth. You open your mouth and you share and you talk. Here's the deal. If someone won't receive your truth, then they really didn't care about your thoughts in the first place. I think as adults, if you're watching this and you're not an adult, just take it for when you are an adult. You should be able to open your mouth, have a conversation. If something's not working for you, then say it. Just say it. Because the older you get, the more you use your words and the more conversations you have, you'll grow as a person. And it'll come to you when the time is right. So I would say, do not ghost. Just pick the right timing. Don't just pop off because you feel like you're justified to do so. And number 3, just go into a conversation with 0 expectations and just speak your truth. And now, if it's a situation where you're not safe, or where you're like someone's stalking you, or someone won't get the point that you're not interested anymore in a friendship or a relationship, then you probably need to look into legal action. So just so y'all know, and just sometimes you do need to just block. I will say that if the opportunity presents itself, and if you're not in a safe place, or if you don't feel safe, then you need to do that. We're not in the season of sending long texts anymore, okay? We're out of that season. So it could be like short and sweet. Just be honest. Just be honest. Again, we don't want to waste people's time. Do we want to waste people's time? No. Say it with me, okay? So with that said, I'm trying to keep this under 30 minutes because that's a long time, but I just wanted to share a little bit about myself and just dive into some of those get to know you questions. So thank you for those that submitted. I really appreciate it. Again, I really want this to be a safe space if you are listening or if you are watching, to have a conversation, to listen in, and eventually I want to hear your thoughts. Like if you're watching this video on YouTube, leave a comment. On Instagram, leave a comment. On Facebook, leave a comment. Please do. And eventually I am going to throw this on Apple Podcasts. So I want to be a person to where people can tune in and feel good and smile and laugh and feel like they have a safe space. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like, I am so happy to get this thing kicked off. Thank you for all of my mentors and family and friends that encourage me to finally just do it and like let God take the wheel and not be afraid. So thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have, one more thing. I am going to figure out a drop date. So I'm loving a weekend vibe. That's when I have probably the most time because my schedule is crazy. I also, I forgot to mention, I am also a professional MC. I've been doing that for like 10 plus years. So if you need an MC or a hostess for your event, holla at your girl, okay? So that keeps me busy as well on the weekends. But when I can, I'm gonna try to film these and then just keep these going because we gotta change the world, okay? And it starts with you, and it starts with me. So with that being said, I love y'all so much, and I will see you on the next episode. Until we meet again, love you, boo. I love you, Brady. Have no one concern. One concern is you till my days. He is glad, y'all. Back and thinking about you. I must confess, I'm obsessed on you. For all my Gen Zs that don't know who Brandy is, get your life. Get your life, get your life. I love you, boo. Until next time.